Mr. Needlemouse. This is disconcerting. I get the feeling that I've played this before. In fact, including this, the Maurice Hedgehog bit. I believe that's Sonic's dad's name or something. Is this just literally the... No, it's different. Okay. I was thinking this might be just, like, the same as the BLDC level that the same person submitted back in the day, because that was called Mr. Needlemouse on the title screen. Oh, this level. Never a good sign when someone says something like that in chat. At least the music's good. It's always a good sign. But this seems very familiar in some ways. Nice try. Probably should just killed him. That's what I get for trying to be too nice. It's a meme in Third Wall's channel. He has a channel point redeem like that. The Mr. Needlemouse thing. Huh. But yeah, given I know who made this, and what their prior level looked like. Oh, this level? Ah, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense in a channel like Third Wall's. Probably comes up more often than not. I'm trying to remember if it was in fact Enan's level in BLDC that had conveyor belts and stuff. It was like one of the first ones I drew. It took me way too long to actually complete. Because I kept having a little bit of ill luck at the very end. But fuzzies and conveyors are an interesting mix. Okay, how do I jump out of this nonsense? Alright, that's how you jump out of that nonsense. They are a very easy way to trip people up, it's true. Now, the BLDC level was actually pretty decent and had some interesting setups, though it was a bit overlong in some ways. The problem was it really would have needed a third midway, and it didn't have one. I forget which one it was. But it definitely needed a third midway, because there was an auto-scroller at the very end, after doing a lot of, like, setup-based jumps. And at the very end of the auto-scroller, there was just a bunch of really fast-moving nonsense that you had to deal with. Was somewhat questionable for BLDC. Didn't time that well. I knew bringing the shell was a good idea. Okay. Ah! Mario Maker taught you that. Some of your kills of players showed you X marks their treadmills. Seems reasonable so far. That's kind of what I was expecting when I rolled this person's name, was fairly reasonable, based upon what I remember them making from the past, but... we will see. I think it's more just like there's going to be constant types of setups that are going to be a little annoying to get past with the trampolines. This right here is a little bit annoying. One of those, I really wish there were more power-ups in this. Okay. I want to say this is Sonic music, but I'm not entirely certain. Ah. Definitely been abusing that boost, damage boost up to this point, so I don't know if I want to lose it so early. On the bright side, levels cannot be infinitely long. Or at least, I don't believe this person would make a level that's infinitely long. Some people could. But I'm not convinced this is a person who could. Okay. Not to mention, I've seen the third dragon coin. Assuming they're waypoint markers, I'm like not that far away from the midway. I'm very lucky with that one. Wish there were more power-ups. Sounds like I wish there were more power-ups for damage boosting. Yep, I am 100% on that. %100% on that. Mr. Gimmick? Oh, really? Huh. Oh, Gimmick. That game punches above its weight in so many ways. So many ways. I can kill fuzzies with shells. This is probably an important revelation that I should pay attention to. Secret level music. That might be why I haven't ever heard it. Still sad the arcade version doesn't come. Yeah, I saw how expensive the arcade version is. That is ridiculous. Makes you wonder about their priorities to some extent. Or maybe just our Japanese arcade people are willing to pay that much. I don't know. I'm gonna jump off the ground. I don't have to jump off that thing. Look up. Yeah, it just reminds me I really wanted to play some NES stuff this month and didn't get around to it. It's a fun port, though. No, for this port, it's just gonna make me feel a bit wistful. Really want that shell. I feel like having such a shell is a valuable commodity in terms of avoiding irritating things. Don't. Alright, I think this is where I died last time. Ah. Is it really questionable? I mean, I don't really feel like it's doing anything too terribly questionable. It's just it's a mildly technical level with some sprites that you don't generally see together. In some ways, it does feel like an extension upon that BLDC level. I think I even mentioned, like, it wasn't Fuzzy specifically, but like Sparkies in combination with conveyors seemed like an interesting combination and should be explored further. So. It is interesting how they move on conveyor belts. Though I think the trampolines are not my favorite of sprites to combine with this. Oh good, I'm playing this level. How you doing, Hallelujah? When multiple people give me the, oh, this level treatment, I feel like I'm in for a bit of a treat. Well, that did make that a little bit easier, actually. This is probably easier than the BLDC one. I mean, I felt like the BLDC one was pretty reasonable up until the third section. Like, you just need to end a section earlier and it would have been a really good level. That's how I kind of feel about that one. Already died 12 times. With varying levels of success. Probably should be exploiting shells more often. In ways I'm not presently. No. There we go. See? Exploiting shells. Right, because they have that slight wiggle right there. Kind of thought he would just go straight up, but no, he has to do the little wiggle. It's always funny that people cling to shells as much as they do, since Kaizo taught them to carry them or always carry them around. I mean, I would say racing normal levels taught me to always carry shells around. Like, having a shell basically is similar to having a free hit. It gives you a great amount of utility. You can drop it, you can throw it upwards. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with a single shell to relieve yourself of a single obstacle in your path. And sometimes they're reusable, which is also nice. Which is in part one of the reasons why I'm going to go back and get this one. There are many shells like it, but this one is mine. Okay. You know, I probably shouldn't have done it that way. Or should I? Probably should have killed the Koopa first before my brilliant plan, but you know. That works. Much easier. I'm making a terrible decision there. Okay, I got all 3 Dragon Coins. I can live. I can live with myself. This... What? Oh, that's weird. That feels weird, man. And of course, he's immune to Fire Flower. Yeah, I'll take the H. I am not complaining. It's a bit curious to block off that pipe, though. Probably should keep the shell. Somehow the cape is more powerful than the fire. And of course, those things are immune to both. And immune to shells. Smithy has taught them well. Did the BLDC level not do this? I mean, the BLDC level ended with an auto-scroller, though it didn't necessarily have all of the jumping that this auto-scroller has. That was a terrible jump. It's one of those, I don't think this sprite would have been included in the base ROM sort of feelings. Complete BS I got through there, 100%. I didn't want those jumps. I didn't want any of those jumps. They just happened to happen. Ah, surprise doesn't reset those. It's what I would have expected, of course. Still bummed they eat those. Boing boing. Alright, cape time. No! Stuffed my jump. This is the trampoline and not just a row of green beans. Kind of wonder if there's even a point in trying to hold on to the Fire Flower. Like, the Fire Flower is completely useless. It's just a bonus hit. Except if I'm dealing with the, you know, Koopa. Which has not been helpful. Okay. Cool, don't care. This was a bad choice. Getting killed by jumps off of things. It's not my expectation. Usually jumping off a Koopa means I'll be more likely to live than less likely to live, which has been how it's been for the last few minutes. I whipped my cape. It's odd how those things get desunk, given that it's an auto-scroller. I would really expect them to be sort of in tune with each other. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. Crap. Give me that second hit. Alright, cool. We've exceeded our previous personal best. It's a very small PB, but we'll take it. So much for that dragon coin. What's up, Faro? How you doing? Doing some random QLDC nonsense today, because I wanted to. Didn't really want to pick up another moderation in case it took a long time, but still want to do some Mario World. That kind of day. I'd say lazy Sunday, but I spent today non-trivially working on things such as laundry and getting my work laptop set up. I hung out for a bit. That was nice. Did some reading. In terms of Sundays, I really can't complain. It was a perfectly adequate Sunday. Not perfect, but not bad. Weather could have been nicer. I'm dead. Alive to stream. I actually caught a bit of it. You were playing a interesting looking Mario 64 hack. You looked like Waluigi or Wario during it. That was not. None of that was the play. How was the hack? It looked like it was cool. In fact, I most distinctly remember watching the motion sickness inducing part. Had one of the costumes. Okay. Yeah, it looked like a cool hack. 64 hacks has definitely been a category I've been interested in for a very long time, but have never actually gone and put the work in to make it happen on stream. Fantastic experience so far, minus the motion sickness ship. Well, that's a pretty ringing endorsement. Pretty ringing endorsement right there. You know, I'd like these critters if I could kill them via Fire Flower. Oh, no, no. And that's why you don't use your Fire Flower there. In other news, you have remote replacements underway. Friend bought some emotes from an artist you want to get them for a while. Oh, bought you some emotes from an artist you want to get them for a while. Oh, that's cool. I bet those will look pretty cool when they get done. Assuming they're not already done, I suppose. You know, the more I look at these, the less I understand about how they work. Like, absolutely, I do not understand how they work. How high they jump consistently. Alright, here we go. New PB. 4th Dragon Coin. Mandatory Cape section. Fifth Dragon Coin. Okay, this is going pretty well now. You know, until I grabbed the shell and failed my Cape Twirl. An odd combination, to say the least. Is that a 6th Dragon Coin? Also suspicious. Moon! Okay, less suspicious. Have the sketches? Yeah, I'd love to see those. That would be cool. Alright, level over. That really felt like a sequel to the BLDC level. Like a direct sequel, like Soffering and Soffering Ruins. Interesting concept. Interesting concept.